welcome back to the Omni Adventures YouTube channel. Today is a very special day because we're going to the LA Haunted Hayride. Woo! Okay, we gotta move the car, so I'm gonna pause it here real quick. Let's move the car first.
We're a mess, y'all.
We're a mess, y'all.
We got lost on the way here.
We really did. Alright, y'all, so Manny's not here today because he's actually working at the LA Haunted Hayride, so maybe we'll get to see him and I'll point him out to you. Who knows? Maybe not. Anyways, before we start, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe with those bell notifications turned on, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Yes, say it. Video magically.
Video.
We love it.
Alright, so we just got back from the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride, and we just wanted to give you guys our final thoughts on the event tonight.
Yes.
Did you want to go, or do you want me to go?
I want you to start.
You want me to start? Okay,
Yeah, I'm very nervous.
I think starting off with the whole drive-in part, just getting to the parking spot was probably the best of the entire event. All tea,
Yeah.
all shade. As much as I don't want to poop on this.
So just so you guys have an idea on how we came in, we got a preferred ticket, and yeah, so pretty much the way it goes is platinum, VIP, preferred, and standard. So preferred should be right around the middle, right? So we just went through the drive-through is a bunch of the old LA Haunted Hayride stuff from last year. So they have all of Midnight Falls laid out for you.
Which was really cool because this was my first time seeing it, and like just seeing all that out there for the first time was really dope. I enjoyed it. That was probably my favorite part.
No. It was really cool.
It was
the
really
fog
cool.
started up. It really set up the atmosphere. So that was nice to see. And then we go into the drive-in, which I think it was pretty organized. They organized
It was definitely a little organized. I will say though, it was the first night, so I don't entirely put too much fault on the people who were guiding you to park, because it was very obvious that they were definitely flustered and very confused. Two people were trying to park us at once, and it just got a little messy at that point, but I don't blame them. It was the first night, so yeah,
and then we settled down. We were pretty much okay. They pretty much were just showing cartoons.
They were showing like cool cartoons that were like throwbacks, and then just trying to get a whole like old vintage drive-in feel. They had a thing on the screen when we pulled up. Someone came to our window and told us if we couldn't hear anything, that there was a radio station that you guys could tune to, which was 101.3. When we did that, when we first started, it was fine, but as soon as it was crisp, but as soon as the like event started is when things started to go a little south for the audio. But I have a few friends that came with us too, and they said that the bathrooms and stuff was all clean and like everything was nice because they were the only ones who
very
went out.
social distanced. A little extra social distance.
Scratchy.
Scratchy. Okay, so down to the experience, which I think we've been avoiding for a little bit. Okay, so the experience began. The TV turned on and they showed Crypt TV movie videos, like shorts.
Yeah, the things that you would see at Horror Nights playing in the queues of lines at the back lot is the same thing that they were playing at the Los Angeles Haunted Hayride.
Now keep in mind, it's not really supposed to be a haunted event. It's supposed to be more of a performance. They're not technically a haunt. However, it did seem really
lackluster.
Yeah, I would say lackluster for a better word.
Yeah, I felt a little underwhelmed, in all honesty. First of all, they did keep social distancing great because there was no actors coming to our row. So that's great. We had like two people actually like walk past the car, probably. Yeah. We'll show a clip in here somewhere of the two people passing past our car.
100%. Yeah.
I wish we were exaggerating.
But we're not.
You could see the movie at the front, Crypt TV. They did a great job. We just couldn't hear it well. The radio station was not functioning once the performance actually started. It was incredibly fuzzy, hard to understand, and if we did keep the radio on, it was just hard to stand it due to all the static.
Yeah. I feel like the the energy level also, like in the beginning, was very low for the actors in our area at least. Because I kept seeing like in the front of us, like which is the platinum and the VIP, the scare actors were going ham. And at first
it looked like a party.
Yeah, it looked like a party up there. But from where we were to do like a visual interpretation for you guys at home, we were like the fourth row back, and it was probably about a good 500 feet from the screen. And maybe like I'd say 300 feet from the VIP and the platinum.
I think I have a really good clip on the GoPro that's literally the two people that were chasing each other, and that's all we have.
That's all we pretty much
And then you see all the lights at the front of people like wah, with chainsaws and stuff. No, what we got was people walking by chasing somebody.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
I honestly think that that's pretty much all we really have to say about the review, because there's not much that really happened.
Yeah.
And it was kind of underwhelming because we were going in and we were understanding that it wasn't supposed to be like a whole like huge haunt event. I knew that it was going to be like a performance, but even as a performance as a whole from the area, I can't even imagine the people behind us, how they might have felt, because the screen already was really small from our viewing area. And then on top with the scare actors like not really being there, I did see in my rearview mirror a couple times of like one or two people walking back and forth, but it was just very lackluster of like energy.
Yeah, it definitely was. I don't blame the actors at all, because let's take it this way. Hunters, am I saying that right?
Scare actors?
Scare actors, that's a better word. Something I can say. Okay, scare actors are used to being in small confined spaces. That's where they scare. They're pretty much in charge of their own little space. But now they're in this giant half a football field space, and they're forced for two people to scare a whole row.
I think it also depends on the event too, because I know LA Haunted Hayride, they like for the Mystic Falls thing, from what I've seen from videos, they have scare actors that are like being free roam. So it really depends on the event too.
I mean, those aren't usually scare actors though. They're mainly like just characters that are fun, that are there for fun, but we can't interact with them, which is not their fault. It's just the limitations that this event presented.
Yeah.
That's my thoughts. I don't know. What would you give it? 1 out of 10?
If I were to rate it, it would probably be a whopping 5.
A whopping 5?
Yeah.
I'd have to agree.
I mean, the whole like entrance part like got me really hyped, and like driving through the fog and all that kind of stuff, it got me really excited. And then as soon as we parked, I was still excited, but as soon as the show started, like with all those problems that kept overlapping each other, it just kind of like went downhill from there for me.
Yeah, I get a 5. The atmosphere is great. The light was amazing. All the props were great.
From what we saw from like 500 feet in front of us.
Yeah, 5 out of 10, because I liked pretty much the lighting. I liked the sets. I liked what was there. It's just I wish I would have had more interaction, or there was more people that paid attention to our row and specifically.
I agree.
Yeah.
There were like a few moments, like we've mentioned, where like two people would come by. It was like all different like themed for the show. Like different characters would come out based off whatever was on the screen. And there was this one guy, which I'll insert a clip here, of wolf mask, and that was probably the only action we got closest to us.
Yeah.
Everyone else, which I mean, right now COVID, that makes sense. Everybody has to be like social distance and away from us, but like, there was still so much space in between our cars. I would at least have enjoyed, like, because everybody's wearing masks with the windows down.
Yeah.
And so it would have been cool to have someone at least running past us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all I have to say.
That's what I have to say too. But yeah, I really have hope that it's going to become better, and that people will get a little more used to like scaring in large spaces. But yeah, overall it was a little underwhelming.
Yeah. If I'm gonna be real here, in all honesty, from based off what I saw tonight and tonight only, my overall thoughts would end in the fact that I don't think it would be worth it unless you were VIP or platinum.
I agree. I 100% agree with that statement. It was a party up there.
It looked so fun.
We just weren't invited. So we didn't pay the money to be invited.
It was too much, period. But if you guys can afford it, I say go for it. But yeah.
Yeah.
And who knows, you might catch Manny. Manny might come and freak you out, so.
Honestly, I know Manny goes all out because he did something to his knee today, so. I know the scare actors are going all out.
Yes.
All right. So I guess that's it.
That's it.
Alright, you guys, thank you for joining us at the LA Haunted Hayride. Thank you again for watching the Omni Adventures YouTube channel. Go ahead and click that like button and subscribe with those bell notifications turned on. Follow us on social media at OADV_media. Don't forget to follow Tanner at ThemePrktakeover on YouTube and on Instagram at ThemePRK.
Yes. Takeover.
Takeover.
Yes. ThemePRK Takeover.
Takeover. Sorry. I'll plug it in there correctly.
Yes.
Alright. Thank you guys. We'll see you on the next video and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.